Hello, people of YouTube. It is I once again, the Malik Aaron. I just want to give a quick disclaimer. I meant to talk about Spider-Man: Homecoming in the last review, the Power Rangers review, but it just didn't happen. So I might as well talk about it now before I get to my official review. So Spider-Man: Homecoming. We all know this is the second reboot to the character, the third overall incarnation. We all know how the series was. The first two movies are great. Then the third one, didn't tank. It just was very disappointing. Then Spider-Man 4 didn't happen. Then we got the whole reboot, which was okay. Then Amazing Spider-Man 2 was just so bad that no one cared about Spider-Man anymore. Then Marvel and Sony did something amazing. They came to an agreement to have Spider-Man in the MCU, and everyone all the fanboys cheered. They cried tears of joy. It was great. And they said, Spider-Man was going to be in, one of the Marvel movies before his own movie, which would be Spider-Man Homecoming. And then he made his debut in Civil War. And when they showed him in the trailer, that trailer blew up in views. Everyone went insane. And then everyone loved him in Captain America Civil War. I thought it was one of the best parts. Well, other than him, it was him, Ant-Man, Black Panther. They were the best parts. But I'll get to Civil War when I eventually get to it. So then they decided to make another movie. But this time it wasn't going to be like an origin story. It was going to be straight to the point. This takes place right after Civil War. It's going to be more of a high school feel to it. More like a high school teen comedy feel to it. And the trailers, while I was still invested, they did not look the greatest. And I was afraid a lot of them were very spoiler heavy in parts. And I don't think Sony did the best job marketing it. I mean, they could have done a bit better with it. But then all positive word of mouth, was brought out, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good!" Considering how I thought the Wonder Woman positive reactions were false, and it turned out to be really good, I agreed. And all the reviews saying this is the best Spider-Man since Spider-Man 2, which really isn't saying a whole lot. Then I saw it, and it was packed. I saw it on Thursday, try to get the 7 p.m. showing. It was sold out. So I had no other choice to go to the 3D screening. And I don't usually go to 3D screenings because I just don't like it. Plus, the last 3D screening I went to was a complete disaster. That was Seventh Son, and I will never review that because that movie is an abomination in my mind. So I saw Spider-Man Homecoming, in 3D. And everyone was right. Everyone was absolutely right. This is definitely one of the best, if not the best, Spider-Man movie since those first two. Maybe even on par with those two. Because, unlike the Amazing Spider-Man movies, you actually care about Peter. You actually care about, his problems and what he's going through. And, I like how they did, his friend Ned. And they just immediately, showed that he knows who Spider-Man is. He knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And I like that, because they really didn't do that much in, the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Or even, the first Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi trilogy. But then it actually starts off with Michael Keaton, its character, Vulture. And he was, working a job. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't seen it, what are you doing? He has this job basically cleaning up the debris from the Battle of New York. That happened in the first Avengers movie. But then he gets, fired. That's a lot of money. And now going away. Going poof up in smoke. So him and a couple of friends decided, take some of this alien technology and make weapons out of it and sell it on the streets. But I think after that, you see Spider-Man, Peter Parker, like, Tony Stark's like, we'll give you a call, and then that call just never comes. And he's just doing all these small things. I think you've all seen it in trailers. Like stealing, helping somebody's bike, helping an old lady, and he got a churro for it, and stopping a guy breaking into his own car, which was really funny. He just wants to be an Avenger. He wants to be the best. And, he's trying to prove himself. And then he sees this plot, with, the Vulture and what he's doing with his buddies. One of them is the Shocker. Pretty sure you all knew that from the trailer. And there's some other stuff, and I'm not going to go into full spoilers. But this movie's great. It really is. I can see why it's doing so well. I mean, it had the third biggest debut of the year so far. Or it will. Probably will. Tom Holland is great as both Spider-Man and Peter Parker. They finally got him right. And don't get me wrong, I really like Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I also like somewhat like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, but Tom Holland is obviously the better of both of them. Because he's so likable as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. You actually really care for him. You're rooting for him. You want him to succeed. Then you got his best friend, Ned. He was pretty cool. As soon as he found out Peter Parker was Spider-Man, he's asking all these questions like, do you lay eggs? Or can you summon an army of spiders? And everyone thought it was pretty funny. Aunt May, a hot Aunt May. Now, some people are going to be like, well, she's too young. Ugh. But I think it works in this, story. In this universe. And she was pretty good. And, in the end of the movie, I'm not going to spoil it, but she has, the best part. The best ending to the movie. But I'm not going to spoil it. Malkina's Vulture, he's probably, in terms of Spider-Man villains, definitely one of the better ones. On par with Green Goblin, Doc Ock. And Sandman. I still think Sandman is amazing. Yeah, in terms of Marvel villains, he's number 2 behind Loki. He is that good. He surpasses all the other villains by a long mile. Because he actually has a personal relationship with Peter that I did not see coming at all. I don't think anyone did. But I'm not going to spoil it. You have to see it for yourself because it's pretty shocking. Tony Stark. Now everyone was making jokes oh, this is going to be Iron Man 4 because he was in the trailers a whole bunch. But he's not really in the movie all that much. He's only in there for a few scenes. He was more like a mentor figure to Spider-Man. Helping him, trying to stay out of trouble. Can you just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Stuff like that. Let's see, what else? Oh, Zendaya. Obviously. I thought she was pretty good in her role. She didn't really do much. She really didn't need to do much. She was just that type of person you see in school. That, she's just kind of what's up? That type of person. And I like what they did with Flash Thompson. He's basically the same character, but the only difference is they changed his, skin tone. They changed his color of his skin. That's basically what all they did, and he's still the same, which I thought was really interesting. I like how diverse this movie is with the high school students. It's a normal high school. And what else? The action's good, music's good. This has some hilarious moments. Oh yes, the Captain America PSAs. Those were the best. And one of them, Peter Parker was in gym class, and then they had a Captain America thing. And then the gym teacher was I don't know, we should really be showing this because he's kind of a war criminal now, but it's state law. Yeah. That was pretty good. And then this has one of the best post-credit scenes you will ever see in an MCU movie. I will not spoil it because you have to watch it yourself, and it's just absolutely hilarious. So overall, I think Spider-Man Homecoming is great. Please go see it. It's far better than all the crap we've gotten recently with The Mummy and Baywatch and Transformers. Two of those I didn't even see. One of them I did, and I highly regret it. But please go see Spider-Man. Like, it's good that good movies are succeeding and bad movies that used to succeed are now failing, because times are changing. Audiences are getting smarter with their money. So I'm gonna give Spider-Man Homecoming a 9 out of 10. Far, 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 far superior than Amazing Spider-Man movies, definitely, and pretty much on par with Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2. So yeah, that's Spider-Man Homecoming. Now let's get to the real review. One of my favorite movies of 2015. I don't know what it is. Kingsman: The Secret Service, directed by Matthew Vaughn. You may know him from X-Men First Class and Kick Blank, because I don't want this getting, I want this to be advertiser friendly. Like, I'm just gonna say Kick Blank. Plus, I'm not. You know what? Forget it. Just, you all know what it is. It's one of the better movies out there. So, Kingsman. This was marketed. Everyone looked at the regular Green Band trailers and they're like, "Ugh, this is just another generic spy movie. Nothing original. Some coolish things, but it's gonna be just completely forgettable." When you see that Red Band trailer, you are just like, "Whoa, now this looks cool." This is based off a graphic novel that I have not read, and it's basically about a super secret organization known as the Kingsmen, and they're British, obviously, and they're just like a super secret organization, and one of them is Colin Firth, right here, and they all look suave, got these tuxedos and these glasses, and you think they're all normal, but then they are some fighters, man. They have some of the baddest weapons you'll ever see. Then we have Eggsy, Taron Egerton, right here, and Colin Firth's character Harry Hart actually has a personal connection with Colin Firth. Taron Egerton's character Eggsy, because in the beginning, Colin Firth, Harry Hart, and Taron Egerton's dad were on a mission, but then Taron Egerton's dad saved Harry Hart from an explosion and he died, and so that's how they really know each other. And Eggsy he's just a kid, he really just he kind of gave up. He's just doing all this crazy stuff, got himself arrested from just having a high-speed chase with cops. Then, Colin Firth wants him to join the Kingsmen and go through, these tests with all these other kids to see who will make it, who will survive. Who will survive as Kingsman. Also, Samuel L. Jackson, one of the best parts of the movie. Definitely. His villain is absolutely hysterical. He wants to everyone get I think it's a little SIM card. Yeah, a little card you put in your phone, and then it gets everyone to just kill themselves, just kill everyone, just go complete utter anarchy whenever they're in close range. And this leads to the baddest, and I mean the baddest as in best, scene in the movie. That's when Harry Hart goes into the church, and it's quite a church. And then the card, the whole signal's beeping, and then he just murders everybody. It is just a bunch of death, a bunch of violence, and it is absolutely glorious. I mean, it is amazing. I mean, in terms of like other movies, comic book movies, like it's almost on par with the. Actually, it is. It's actually somewhat better than the Quicksilver scene from Days of Future Past. I mean, it is that good. Also, can't forget about Sophia Boutella as like Samuel Jackson's like second in command. You know, with these dangerous legs, these blade legs. I mean, they are. She is no joke. You do not want to mess with her. And she was good. Everyone was great in this movie. And I like how this movie didn't take itself too seriously. Like, it was more tongue-in-cheek than, like, James Bond. It's kind of the perfect alternative to James Bond. And this has some quite... And also, another great part was... I'm trying to think. Like, Samuel Jackson's character... like he puts like things in their necks, to control them, have them under his control, and then Eggsy and his friend, what is he, Mark Strong, they cause them to backfire, and it just all the heads just explode into just a bunch of colorful like pink, green, blue. It is just like, what the heck is going on? Like, this is amazing. And yeah, this movie's great. Sorry I didn't get too much detail in it because I kind of rambled on with Spider-Man a little too long, but this movie's still great. I'd give it also a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it. It's one of those fun experiences you'll ever have. I'm so excited for the sequel coming this September, The Golden Circle. And I'm probably going to watch that opening day. And also, with that, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually more excited for that movie than the new Justice League movie. And I know that's going to shock a lot of you, but it's true. Because, I don't know, Justice League just doesn't look all that great. Hopefully it is, because I really hope it is. Because all this stuff that went behind the scenes... like the whole thing, with Zack Snyder and his daughter committing suicide. I really hope it's good for his sake. Because I really don't want to go on camera and say I hated this movie. Because that would be horrible. But we'll get to that when it comes out in November. But yeah, that's Kingsman. Now let's get to first match. It's supposedly this new group that consists of Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles. Apparently the first one will be Kevin Owens going up against Dean Ambrose. So we're about to get to that right now. Alright, you two ready? Darn right I'm ready. Let's get it, because I am a fighter. And he's going down, man. Oh. Way to go, Kevin. Oh my gosh. This is vicious. Oh. Because I'm a fighter. I'm vicious. I show no mercy. Oh, right in his back. But you're not gonna defeat me. Oh, reversed it. Now, take this. Oh. And what's Dean gonna do now? Oh. Oh, man. Right in the face. That was a good kick. Let's see. 1, 2, kick out. That's it. You're gonna pay. Oh. Now time for a cannonball. Oh. Brutal. And another one for good measure. Oh. Even more brutal. Now he's gonna get a crazy move. Wait. Oh. DDT and reversal. Oh. Surprised neither of you are even in the ring. Do we have to be in the ring? Not really. Exactly, so shut it. Oh, kicked him right out of the ring. Yeah, that's what Roman calls the Superman kick. And now, it's gonna take
this. Yeah. Oh. And Dean's down. Wait a minute. Kevin Owens no selling it. Yep. Because I am the best. Yeah, you lost your... I heard you lost your title in real life to AJ Styles, like, at a house show. No. That's not canon. It is canon. You lost. No one knows about this. It's all over online, Owens. Everyone knows you lost the belt. What? No. Duh. This is revenge. No. Kevin. Oh. Oh my gosh. Give him a powerbomb right into the apron. And now, to break him in half. No, not on the turnbuckle. Oh. And just put him right there. Good. Now I'm gonna give him the kick that will break all of his teeth. Oh my gosh, man. Dean barely got any offense at all. 1, 2, 3. Man, that's over. Wow. Dean, really disappointed. Yes, because I am a fighter. KO and Mania is going to rule this show, along with my friends AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Alright. Well, I guess we're just got to see how that plays out. Also, what's the next review going to be? Next review is going to be an Oscar-nominated movie that came out last year. Oh, really? Is it, La La Land? No! We're not reviewing that. We're reviewing something that's a bit more, I don't know. We're reviewing Amy Adams' Arrival. What? What's that? You don't know what that is? It's made by Denis Villeneuve. Who's that? The dude who's doing Blade Runner 2049. Oh, I know that movie. It's about the aliens. Yes, it's about the aliens. Oh, cool. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and we will see you next time for more great content. Oh, it's Seth Rollins. What are you doing here? Oh. What are you doing? Oh, man. What are you doing, Rollins? Gotta teach him a lesson. What? For attacking all of us last week? What are you planning on doing? You'll see. No, Rollins. No. Oh my gosh. I think he's unconscious. Now, I'm going to take a challenge to AJ Styles in the next review. Well, that's fine with me. Yes, and now we are out. Oh, man. We are out of here.